When you open Adobe After Effects, first select this Duik Bassel here and drag to here, because I want use these items. And before start rigging, you should adjust your anchor point. Okay, I'm starting with head. Select head, and as you can see, here is anchor point. We should change this anchor point from here to here. Okay, select this pan behind and select head and solo this layer and drag this anchor point to here. Okay, next is neck. Find neck and drag it to here, and next spine tool. Next is spine. Between is good, and next is arm. Drag it to here. Forearm. Drag this to here, and hand. Solo hand. Drag this to here. Okay, and for right hand, here, arm 2, solo, and again adjust this anchor point. And for hand, very good. Next is hips. Adjust, here is good. Okay, now for legs. First, this thigh. Drag it here, and calf. Solo it to see what's happened. Here is good. And next for foot, solo this and change this anchor point to here. Okay, and for another leg, calf 2, solo that, change this to here. Thigh 2 and foot 2. Very good. Okay, all layer. Now adjust anchor point, and now for example, if we select arm and press R for rotation here, you can see that's rotation. When I change that, as you can see, change rotation exactly from this anchor point. Or for example, for head, where is that? Okay, here. Now when we press R, now as you can see, change this exactly from this anchor point. Very good. Now in Duik, first select this option, rigging, and then press create structures, and now you can see these items here. Structures are layers you can add in your composition, which will drive the animation like the rig of a real puppet. First, select animate. When you press that, as you can see, it's automatic create structure, and you should waiting for this process. Okay, process is done. Now when you select these items, for example this here, you can see this is for neck. Or for example, when you select this spine tool, you can see that means this layer. Okay, let's get started. First, adjust head. Here, this is for head. Drag it, select this, and drag to here, from top to bottom. And if you want, you can here find head, here solo it, and now this head, change it to exactly on this anchor point. That's good. Okay, next, this for neck. You can solo this and find here neck, solo this neck. Okay, now here select this neck and change it to here. Turn off this solo. Okay, now here drag to here. Okay, and for spine you can change it to here, but if we start from hips is better, because now when I change that, as you can see, all top of that it changed too. Okay, first start with bottom, it's hips, adjust hips. Hips is here. Solo this, and here find hips, solo that. Okay, now change it to here. Okay, and you can turn on for spine, and here turn on this spine. Okay, now here select spine and change it to here, and spine to start from here. Okay, turn off all solo layer, and now from here change this start neck and head. Very good. Now I want adjust hand. For hand, here we have two hand. This is and this is. Okay, select that and find it here, arm, forearm, and hand. And it's arm tip for tip of this hand, and here arm tool, forearm tool, hand tool, and arm tip tool. Okay, select this 4 layer, arm, hand tool, forearm tool, and arm tool, and delete it. Okay, I will tell you why I delete that. Okay, now drag this arm exactly to here, and for now we can turn off show this spine and hips. Okay, Now select arm layer here and adjust your structures to exactly your hand. Select this hand, change to here, and change this to here. That's good. And for other hand, select this arm tip, hand, forearm, and arm. I want duplicate that. For duplicating, just select these layers, and here select here duplicate. When you select that, as you can see, it's create duplicate from that. Okay, this is for here it will be for right hand. Very good. And for legs, delete this for thigh 2, calf 2, foot 2, and toes, tip toes, and heels. Delete all these layers and select this thigh and drag it to here and select this and adjust exactly like your structure. And heels here. Okay, that's good. And again, select these layers. And again here, select duplicate. Very good. And this is for another legs. Now here, when you here first turn on show all these layers, and now hold shift and select tips, and here select that because I want select all these structures. And now when you press P, you can see each layer has a different position, and it's wrong because I should change all of that to 0. Okay, now here go to links and constraints, and now here add 0. When you press that, you should waiting for 0 all this layer, and now as you can see all my layers are 0. Very good. Now again select all these layers. Notice I don't select these layers, and just I select these structure layers. Again select these layers, and here in link and constraints, press Autorig and IK, and you should waiting to link all layers. And here as you can see, here we have icon for head, and here for spine, and here we have a item for hand. For example, if you change that, as you can see, it's rigged. And for example here, when you select that, you can see what's happening here. And now I just should connect these structures, connect to my layers. For do that, here first press P, again press P to close our options. Okay. Now here show all these. For now, just I need these layers with S. As you can see, S. I don't need this C because these are for controller. For now, I just this with S. With a start the name with S. Okay. For example, here is arm. You should drag and set parent to arm. And for forearm, here head. Find a head. Where is it? Okay, here, head, hand, thigh 2, here, foot 2 is here, calf 2, thigh, spine 2, spine, arm 2, forearm 2, and hand 2, hand 2, hips, here is hips, neck, where is neck? Here is neck, and foot, and here for calf. Okay. Now select all this layer from here. Select to here. And turn on this shy. And now when you press shy, it's hidden for now. And if you want to see it again, select that and you can see this. Okay. Turn on this because I don't need them anymore. Just here again, drag it here, and I think again turn on this, select all this layer with S, start with S from here to here, and turn off show, showing this, and again turn on hide all layers with shy. Okay. Now, for example, this hand 1. When you select and drag it, oh, it's so cool. It's animated. Or for example, if you select spine, drag, as you can see, it's rigged now. And for example, for head, select this head, when you change that, you can see what's happening, because head, you should press R, and here you can see what's happening. Very good. Or if you select this for shoulders and neck, you can change this. And here, when you change a lot here, change position a lot, you can see what's happening here. This is because of our designs. For designs, before you rig your characters, you must continue drawing under this. For example, for this neck, you should continue drawing here, or continue drawing here. But for now, because I don't want to change my characters a lot, it's okay for now. Very good. And now if you want to create a work cycle, it's very easy. Just select all this controller layer, and then here in automation, select walk cycle, and waiting. Very good. Now when you play that, okay, here, as you can see, it's wrong, because in our layer, turn off show these shy options, and here in my layers, where is hips? Hips. Okay, you should drag these hips under this arm too, and it's done. It's now correct. Now again, turn off show this layer, and now when you play that, you can see it's automatic create work cycle. It's very good. And again here, we should adjust these layers too. Calf 2, it should under thigh. Calf 2, you should up to the thigh, and for others, calf, drag it to under thigh. It's better for here. And for foot, change it to top of calf 2. And for this foot, change it to calf. That's better. Now, for example, 3 seconds, when we play that, it will be like this. Okay, for now, practice on this animation, rigging and animation, and in the next video, I will teach you all custom for this animation and custom for other things to create better animation.